All right, what's up guys? Lego here with Dyna Demos, and today I'm gonna be bringing you the Krator review. So I get a lot of questions about this Krator fairing. You can buy this thing on Amazon and it comes for the low price of $90. And if you got Amazon Prime, it's $90 shipped to your door, so it's pretty sweet. It comes with a 15-inch windscreen. I think you can get it clear, but I opted for the smoked windscreen. This windscreen is 15 inches tall. So Rod, if you come to the back side, I got 13-inch Lucky 13s by Lucky Dave's. So if you see this, I'm staring about 2 inches through the windscreen, and this isn't the best windscreen. So if you're planning on leaning down or staring directly through this windscreen, you're not gonna wanna do that because it's really hazy when you're looking through it. It's not the best like you would get with JD Customs, but JD Customs windscreens will fit on this, but JD Customs windscreens cost about $115. So some of the things that I've noticed, this Krator fairing, it's made of ABS plastic. So you're not gonna be able to powder coat this thing, because if you threw it into a powder coat, one of the steps of that is putting it in an oven to dry the paint or whatever the process. But you'd end up melting this fairing, right? Because it's made of ABS plastic, so you're not gonna be able to powder coat it. You're gonna have to paint it some other way. I've gotten a question on that. Some things I've noticed with the hardware, just looking up here, is the little grommet is actually drying out and it's starting to break away. I just noticed that. The fairing on the backside, so the mounting points, Rod can come to the backside. I haven't noticed any damage to any of the mounting points in there, but I also don't do wheelies, and so if you're looking at doing wheelies and things like that, you might end up having to get multiple Krator fairings. But the thing that I've thought about is you could buy a JD Customs T-Sport fairing. You could buy it from some other company. You're gonna pay around like $700, especially if you're getting color matched. But you could buy close to seven Krator fairings for the cost of one fairing you're gonna get from one of those other companies. All right guys, so if you're gonna rock the Krator fairing, the headlight block that you're gonna wanna use is the Moons MC, JD Customs. They all have the headlight block now that's for the T-Sport replicas. So right here, this is the Krator, this is the T-Sport replica headlight block that you're gonna wanna use. Okay, a bunch of companies make it now. So whatever company you decide to go with, if you refer to our install, we got the Moons MC headlight block link in the description, and I'll put it in this one. The reason you want to use this is so the bezel of your T-Sport fairing will be as even as possible. If you don't use that headlight block, then you're gonna have a messed up looking T-Sport fairing. And in our first initial install video, we show some ways headlights get installed incorrectly. If you see a guy rocking a T-Sport fairing and his freaking T-Sport fairing's all the way up here and his headlights way down here, he installed it incorrectly, or he's just using a stupid headlight block. Another thing I see all the time, which I think is really funny, is when the headlight is sunken into the T-Sport fairing. It shouldn't look like that either, right? So you're gonna wanna rock one of those headlight blocks. And then the last thing that I'm gonna go over is the install. So Rod and I just recently came up with a new system for installs, and so the way that it's gonna go, we're gonna rate our installs on a scale from 1 to 3. So a 6-pack being the lowest, and then a 24-pack being the hardest difficulty in install. So the install for this, I'm gonna rate it at a 12-pack. The reason for that is if you're installing this for the first time and you're not using our video, this thing gets pretty confusing and you might have to install and remove it a couple times. But if you use our install video, which I'll link in the description, then it should just be an easy 6-pack, right? So that's gonna do it for this review. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.